In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things I'm going to keep off my Bermuda lawn in the fall going towards winter dormancy.
Keep it simple and just mow.
We're in October, the weather is getting cooler, and these 3 things you want to stay away from. Number 1, you want to avoid any type of granular fertilizer. You want to avoid any type of fertilizer that's going to provide an extended feeding. You want to stay away from this because you want to allow your grass to transition into dormancy. The last thing you want to do is start pushing growth as the weather starts getting cooler. If you must fertilize, it's better to use a liquid fertilizer, something short acting, and it's not going to last a very long time. Item number 2 I would stay away from in the fall is any type of weed and feed. There's nothing wrong with using a weed, but the problem is the feed. All the weed and feeds out there will kill the weeds, but at the same time feed the lawn. And again, the last thing you want to do is provide any type of extended feeding. So if you have weeds on your lawn, avoid weed and feed. An alternative to using weed and feed is any type of post-emergent that's labeled to kill the specific weed you're looking to get rid of. Or better yet, use something like a spectricide. A product like this has a pre-emergent and a post-emergent in it. But the difference is you gotta choose which way you're gonna use it as. If you're gonna use it as a post-emergent, you wanna apply it to a wet turf and then let it sit there for a couple days. If you're using it as a pre-emergent, you wanna put it down on the dry turf and then water it in. But a product like this is excellent if you have weeds and you're looking to put down a pre-emergent. Item number 3 is using the wrong type of pre-emergent. Now don't get me wrong, a pre-emergent is definitely something you want to put down on your lawn, but avoid pre-emergents which have nitrogen in it. For example, looking at this bag, you can see this bag of pre-emergent is a 1907. The 7 is fine, but the 19 is not. 19 represents nitrogen. And again, the last thing you want to do is provide any type of extended feeding going into the cooler months. A product like this is really not meant to be used in the fall. It's really meant to be used in the springtime. The springtime is when you want to put down a pre-emergent and you want to start to fertilize your Bermuda lawn in order to start to wake it up. If you're looking to put down a pre-emergent, make sure there's a 0 at the nitrogen. You want to use something like a 007. The most common one is a Lesco or a Sunnyland. Make sure it says 007. Now I just want to be clear here. These tips are mostly for people with Bermuda lawns and Georgia lawns. You want to avoid using the wrong products at the wrong time of year. Just because you see it at the big box store, it doesn't mean it's the right product to use. So I just really wanted to get that understanding and put that out there.